How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to Continues to Tick. If sat down and pressed to answer, how would you describe time? How would you describe life? How would you explain aging to a child? How would you describe decision making to those who are following behind you in your footsteps? Would you ask if those in front of you made mistakes? How about living with regrets? Do they even believe in regrets? If I had to answer these questions to my younger self before entering the workforce, I would say, time is a tool, often complicated to use. No manual exists, and you're forced to use it or not. Regardless, the same will happen at the very end. Its use at moments may feel limited, but unlike most tools, you can't replace this one when you need more or a new one. So do take care of it. Use it both cautiously and respectfully in life. Life, which is a limited and endless canvas of time and opportunity, handicapped often by mainly ourselves and our perspectives, choices. Life was something we didn't choose, but now withholding it, it works very closely with time. So be hesitant to run, as it's quite delicate, but aware enough to see all the endless possibilities it allows to choose from. Now, unlike time, life is delicate and even less forgiving. So take the most care of this one. I used to solely feel my body was my vehicle through life. However, on a deeper level, I can also see life as my vehicle through existence. And through this vehicle now, you age, as all vehicles do. Age is the process of this life passing us through the existence of time. As we make decisions which become limited as we age. Similar to time, life, aging, decision making is also limited and difficult to manage. Certain opportunities chosen or not chosen may be the most important opportunities and may only come around once or once in a blue moon, making them easier to miss. Because of this, I'd tell my younger self to be observant of the future and the potential of opportunities and the outcomes of these opportunities chosen, but doing so in a way that in which you remain grounded, present, as it's quite easily possible to lose focus of the present and future simultaneously during this process. I'd further say be careful, because opposite to what you've thought, you don't have to be off path to be lost, to feel lost. Now, I do believe in regrets, primarily because I believe in improvement. And this combined with the boundaries of time, life, aging, decision making, we're not perfect as we come. And because of that, if able to do things differently, I would. Because I know I could have improved. As today I know I can still do better, be better than the version of myself behind me. I learn something every day. I would tell my younger self today that it is okay to have regrets. Did this all leave you even more confused? Well, good. Because this all confuses the heck out of me, for sure. And honestly, the less I think about it all, actually, the easier it gets to understand. But I hope you've enjoyed my slow testing of trying things differently on this channel. I do appreciate and have appreciated all the support. And the main point of this video is just to focus on the entire principle of this channel. I like to bring it up from time to time, which is the importance of time. And the reality I've been noticing is that there's not a cut and dry answer or path to take in life for one to follow to reach financial contentment or financial freedom or financial happiness. And I believe during the pursuit for financial happiness, it's quite easy to lose overall sight of what's important to us, not realizing what we have actually in front of us. That's why I try to challenge myself every day to be content with what I have, with where I am. It's a challenge for sure, because for whatever reason I still want more. And maybe that's not a bad thing necessarily, because wanting more brings a challenge to attain and brings on another level of motivation. But reflecting on present day contentment isn't bad either, and it feels just as good if you focus on it, and easier to attain most of the time, as you'd be surprised what you're sitting on. Oh, and you know what else feels good? Subscribing to this channel and hitting the like button if you haven't yet already, for more videos like these, and the continuation of this series here, and the journey of growing up this YouTube channel, as this journey won't be stopping anytime soon. And don't worry, this specific series is still about the dividend portfolio. To be exact, here we are currently in the Jesse's cash flow portfolio, sitting at $31,116. All time, we currently have a return of 34.20%, which is a total portfolio gain, according to M1 Finance here, of $4,455. Of this, from earned dividends, it's $469, and from market gain alone, we happen to dip below the 4,000 range again, and currently sitting at $3,985. But those have been the markets recently, and they're pretty hard to follow. This last week, as you can see here, we had a 0.21% return and a negative gain of $65, or a net loss of $65. Most of this is due from market gain. And as you can still see here, we had some earned dividends, calculated at $2.88, which reflects the concept of a dividend portfolio pretty well here. It ultimately doesn't matter what the markets do. They may be red, but the green will always keep coming from the earned dividends. Now heading our way into the activity section for this week. So here we are in the week before last, on July 7th, starting out with the deposit of $500, just like we always do. And we had a rather big snowball of $20.79. And as you can see here on July 9th, we had a couple dividend payouts. We had AMT at $3.38. We had Omnicom Group at $2.76. And the same amount from Chubb. Now working our way into this past week, here we are on July 12th, getting paid $4.29 from Philip Morris, having our $500 deposit, again, which is part of our strategy. And up to this point, we've been doing pretty well to maintain that. And here we are also on July 14th, this time getting paid a $13 snowball. So 2 weeks ago, it was $20. This last week, we had a $13 snowball. That's $33 that I didn't put into this portfolio just over these last 2 weeks. So it's really neat to see when the drip's activated, what can take effect. And then here we move next to July 15th, getting paid by quite a bit of dividends, as you can see. Getting paid by Avalon Bay Communities, $5.43, which is a pretty good amount. Getting paid by Essex Property, $4.64, and another one of the REITs that I hold, which many people hold. But here getting paid $3.29. Also on July 15th, here you can see Semper Energy, $3.17. And last but not least, Medtronic, $3.52. Coming back here to the portfolio summary, you can see there's a cash balance of $20.57. So what did we have? A $20, then a $13. Next week, I also anticipate having a pretty good sized snowball. But it goes without saying that this dividend portfolio is definitely one of the pillars, one of the building blocks in my entire financial plans. And I'm looking forward to keep prioritizing this one and building it up, and with time, seeing exactly where it'll go. And by documenting this process week after week, it's helping me remain grounded, it's helping me remain motivated. And hopefully those two things are two things some of you guys can gather from watching this series. And just like I continually say, we made it through 7 days to get here. We can make it through another 7 days. And I'll see you next week. And I'm looking forward to it. And until then, as always, take care.